Welcome to Perspective Now and Happy Halloween from Marcus. And who's this?
It's Nunya.
Nunya.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween. How are all of you doing on this frightful day, evening?
Are you spooked?
You're gonna get
spooky
spooked.
out there?
We're gonna freak you out. We're gonna be talking about horror movies from 1984. Is that correct?
That is correct, and you're not wrong that they are going to be spooked out because this is a spooky year, I've got to say. And so,
right.
With that, let's just jump to the monitor now.
Oh man, I can't wait. What could this be? It's a big green screen. Oh.
A little bit of a clue, just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Three times before, you have felt the terror.
No.
No.
What was that?
The madness. Lived. The horror. But this
She's like,
is
I hate the
one
humidity with my hair.
you've been screaming for. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Jason is back. He moves.
It's not
like
the
a
final
shadow.
chapter. Spoiler alert.
Dark and silent.
Sorry you changed your mind?
He never utters a word. He doesn't even seem to breathe.
Where the hell's the corkscrew?
Yeah. Crispin Glover, man.
Mindlessly.
That's a crazy dance he does in this one's hilarious.
Kills. But now, Jason's reign of terror is over. Friday
Yeah.
the 13th, the final chapter. Friday, April 13th.
Ooh, April 13th. I love this movie. I think that it's in my opinion, I really enjoy this one. It's a little cheesy, but god damn, dude. And Crispin Glover has that dance scene. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but he does this like weird like modular dance move thing. It's just so good. Rad all the way.
God.
Cool. I wonder if, as much as I'm hearing you say there's a cool thriller dance at some point, kind of, is that what
It's
I'm
not
hearing you
thriller.
describing?
He's just like
But it's got this-
nerdily dance. He's like, come on, let's dance or something. I can't remember. And he's like, just starts twitching. He kind of does like,
Looks like Elaine.
it is like the Elaine dance. Yeah.
Nice. Obviously this is like the most famous sound effects. Gotta respect that. I feel like they're telling us that this is his final, his reign is coming to an end. I feel
It
like
seems
that's
like they're
a giveaway.
trying to say that. I don't know
I feel
where.
like there's a giveaway there. I don't need that. But all of it just, it's not my thing. Go with
Ooh. Oh,
Ew.
understandable.
Is Jason's unlucky day.
It was unlucky for Jason. But then he comes back like 7 more times.
He fights Freddy at some point. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
These are things I know about him.
Oh, that's a cool intro.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet,
Oh, wow, yeah.
but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
Oh, you just got hit in the face by her.
Lieutenant, I don't know. As the coroner got to say, he's in the jar and puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and came out in a rubber bag.
No one knows where it came from or who it will visit next.
Nancy?
Man.
There's something wrong with you. You're imagining.
Good old Wes Craven.
There on Elm Street.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
No.
What Whatever you
Big
do,
mistake.
don't fall asleep.
There goes Johnny Depp, I think.
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails,
Really?
I think so.
I'm your boyfriend now. So is he all burned and gross at the beginning, or does she do that to him somehow?
No, he was like tracked down and burned in a boiler by, I think, the town because he was a pedophile.
Oh.
And he comes back and haunts the dreams of his victims, you know?
Oh, gross. Gross. Cool shirt, but that's so much worse than I've ever assumed. I thought he was just a terrorizing killer, not a diddler terrorizing killer.
Yeah, he was a little bit of a kind of gross.
Right.
So go ahead.
Well, again, just
Really? Okay.
Ew.
Well, I remember watching this movie the first time on Laserdisc when I was a little kid, and I thought it was amazing. It was like, I was pretty young. I had to have been like 6 or something like that when I saw this, and it just, I don't know, it stuck with me. It freaked me out. There was parts of it that I would rewind and watch over, not in a creepy way, but because I found them funny. I also thought the things that they showed, like the bath scene and the steps and the bed, made you like freak out about normal everyday household objects and furniture in ways that you hadn't before. And I thought that was really brilliant. Wes Craven is, in my mind, a total genius. And I also I dressed up as Freddy numerous times for Halloween. Had the glove.
It's a good costume.
I had a full mask at one point, but it was way too big on my head. And so there was this one day where my mom did makeup with like craters all over my face, and I went to school like that, like with the glove and the sweater and the hat and everything. There was this one funny time though. It's just a stupid little story, but you might get a kick out of this. So like my mom would put on like, you know, like do mascara every day, and before this, when she was putting on the makeup for Freddy, she was like really careful to not get it in my eyes because it said like huge warning, do not get anywhere near eyes. And I guess it's probably because it had like some alcohol or something toxic. It's probably toxic anyway, to be honest with you, because it was like the 80s. Anyway, she was one day doing her mascara, and she like, I don't know what happened, but like the little, I don't know how this works, but it was like the eyelash curlers trimmed off all of her eyelashes on one eye, like just like boom, gone. And she was like in TV, so she went up into the attic and grabbed a set of like fake eyelashes that she had, but she had no adhesive. So she literally came after my like, you know, dresser where I kept all my crap and grabbed the Freddy Halloween kit stuff that she'd use and like went and started to put it on with that stuff. And anyway, whatever. This is completely rad. Nightmare on Elm Street. Not sure it gets any better. I think that whatever's coming up, good luck.
Wow.
Good luck, shitty movies.
For the record, my ew was in homage. Ew. Like, they're getting it. Ew.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah. I don't know that anything can follow that, though. I'm hearing you.
Huh. That was a weird logo.
We'll see.
A young girl feels her soul awaken to a call of emotions she cannot.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Nunyub. Twilight world.
Emotions she cannot name.
Childhood lead into a fantastic realm.
Whoa.
Was it a wolf or a man you killed?
When I killed it, it was a wolf.
Oh, that's
it turned into a man.
I love that dude.
Here, dreams become reality,
and
our darkest fantasies come true.
The worst kind of wolves are
Whoa,
hairy on the inside.
Angela Lansbury.
When they bite you, they drag you with them to hell.
Where are you coming with my girlfriend?
She ran away!
They say the Prince of Darkness is a gentleman.
Gentlemen always keep their promises. What have you done with my granddaughter?
Nothing she didn't want.
The Company of Wolves, where fairy tales end and nightmares begin.
Whoa!
The Company of Wolves.
Go ahead.
Gross that there's like a wolf coming out of her mouth at the end. I mean, again, Angela Lansbury looks cool. The whole there's like this whole wolf montage at the end that I didn't care for. So all of that, I mean, it's just ew.
Mm.
Ew.
I missed this movie. Never seen it. Never heard of it. I feel like I've seen that thing, but I think that was out of Howling. I think Howling had us anyway. I've never heard of this, and I love the dude. I forget his name. He's in Waxwork, and anyway, I love that actor. He was in something recently I saw. Anyway, Angela Lansbury. Not really that excited about that, to be honest with you. I always thought Murder, She Wrote was kind of boring. So, to me, the preview looked cool. It started out like it looked kind of like a Disney thing, and then it got worse and worse and a little bit more gory, and I guess it kind of turned around. I was planning on throwing this in the trash, but after seeing the part with the snout coming through the mouth, I don't know. I'm going to have to say gotta have it. I want to see it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
I think we were watching on one of the other horror episodes where it was a Disney horror movie, and I remember being like, is that Angela Lansbury? And it was like, it wasn't, but weird. Very weird.
You're a psycho.
This one is a bit creepier.
How do you know that? I thought this was made by Bill.
Alex Gardner has a
Our
unique
intern
talent,
put this together.
and even he doesn't know what it can do.
No one has ever done it before. No one has even conceived of doing it before.
Going into another person's dream. If I have to see that to believe it.
He is about to enter a world that no one has ever seen before. The world of your dreams.
Take that, Leonardo DiCaprio. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
I was under the impression we were conducting scientific research.
Jerry Stiller.
You sound as if you don't approve.
Yeah, that's Dennis Quaid, right? Dennis Quaid?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, Doctor. I haven't agreed to anything yet.
There's somebody in my dreams.
Who?
An awful, ugly monster.
This kid is being eaten alive and nobody gives a damn.
Whatever his demon is, you have to help him face it.
There's nobody there.
Are you sure, Alex? He's always
But Alex will make a discovery more frightening than any dream.
What's going on? I had to let you know you're in danger.
You want my secrets?
Just want some advice. I'm afraid he has to be killed.
So that was Norm from Cheers.
How science men do. But I think I should deal with this on my own.
And now, his only way out is to go back in to the dreamscape.
It's a dream, Alex. Do anything you want.
Oh, that guy's in Twin Peaks. The little brother. Oh my god, dude.
Dennis Quaid, Kate Capshaw, Dreamscape.
Wow.
When you close your eyes, the adventure begins.
I have the chills because it's like it was coming back to me as I was watching it. The more I watched, I was like, oh my god, I totally remember this movie. I haven't thought of this movie in so long. That is so cool, man. Like dude, it's I'm like speechless because that was like literally bringing up, like every time I would see a different scene, like that snake head thing and the dogs. What's weird is that as I was watching it, I was like, this has a lot in common with House. Ding Dong, You're Dead. I don't know if you remember that movie, but George Wendell is his name. George Wendell. He's is it Norm in Cheers? He's also in that movie, and it's about a little kid that gets essentially abducted into a house, and it's also got the guy Bull from Night Court. Anyway, whatever. I thought maybe this was like some weird prequel, and then as I was watching, I'm like, oh my god, I've seen this. Fucking rad.
Rad.
Dennis Quaid. Inner Space wasn't the only good movie he did.
Inner Space was a great movie. But with that all said, Jerry Stiller, that seemed cool. That seemed funny. There's like
that was Jerry Stiller. To this.
I think I saw Jerry Stiller in there.
Oh,
yeah. With that all said, still, I feel like once they put that, what was a human, like an adult man in that kid's outfit, it was like gross. And suddenly I'm thinking the kid himself is the effed up one in all of this. And, ew. It's just ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Especially little small adult.
Small human.
In a wasteland without mercy.
It's the little guy.
He has survived where countless others have died.
Oh, those vehicles look like...
He has destroyed all.
What was that toy line
He is the
in the 80s that, like, it was like Legos, but it was, had these, like, spacemen. They're, like, this big. Everything was modular, like... I can't describe it. What are they called?
I dub thee Excalibrates. Discover the secret of the Statue of Stone.
It's cool.
The ungodly demons of the dead. The trap of rat spit, the slime boy.
Yes!
The ordeal of the ice monsters of doom.
Their ordeal.
I can't move my feet.
The attack
She can't move her
of the
things?
semi-sentinel.
What?
The treachery of the monster of good and evil. A warrior trapped in a timeless void, locked in mortal combat against the overlord to the agonies of strange beasts and lost souls. Prepare for the end. The Dungeon Master. Rated PG-13.
PG-13? Huh. That's... Alright. That's definitely R today. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one could have been in sci-fi. This one could have been in a couple different genres, but I thought the beginning looked very Mad Max-ish, very cool vehicles in that respect, and then it goes into this whole other area, throwing us off, and so meh, meh.
Meh.
I want to see it again. I saw it when I was a kid, but I don't remember. It didn't stick out, which I feel like is probably because it sucked. Looking back at it now as the preview kind of bothered me. It's like I'm not sure I want to go see the movie now because they showed me the entire movie. I did like the weird 1950s see, experience, feel, right. All that. That was cool. And the narrator kind of reminded me of Dragon's Lair, like the video game. Yeah. Dragon's Lair, a young knight, all that. Yeah. It's cool. I want to go check it out again, but I don't know. I'm surprised by the PG-13 rating, actually. I'm just going to go with, it's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
I get it.
Oh, I love this movie.
Normal in every way.
Kind of freaked me out when I was a kid.
But one.
Did she do that?
Can you turn it up a little bit there, Dunya?
Then you can do all your tests.
Cannot hear.
You give her to me.
Charlie has the power.
Do something bad.
Thank you.
Will you still love me?
She can set things on fire.
Something's happening in there.
With just a glance.
I'll admit I tried this when I was a kid.
She does not want.
Stick with him.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Didn't work.
So who am I, honey?
A power she cannot control.
Back up.
got such a sweet voice, too.
Praised to be just like every other child.
We haven't got her yet. We will.
But there are those who will do everything in their power to find her. To control her.
Charlie?
And maybe destroy her.
Charlie!
Come to me, Charlie.
Go! You're gonna have to burn it down. I mean, burn it all down.
Charlie McGee is Stephen King's Firestarter.
Whoa. Yeah, I saw that really when I was young, and I kind of freaked me out, but I liked it, and I thought, I can do that, but nothing would happen. I really enjoy it. Looking back, I'm not really wanting to go see it, to be honest with you. I kind of remember it enough. It's sort of like cool because it's clearly Kurt Russell, Martin Sheen, that was cool.
Yeah.
And Stephen King, although it is similar to Carrie in a weird way, and I'd rather watch Carrie like many times over than this movie, but I still think it's cool, and it's definitely a gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Yeah, I thought the stars looked cool. The little girl looked like she did a great job of just being like
Drew Barrymore.
Sweet. Oh, did not catch that at all. That's adorable. But I don't care. It's still a creepy concept. Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, that was her first movie.
It's adorable.
Beneath the city of New York are living catacombs, an endless maze of subterranean tunnels, unfit for anything human.
It's a creepy truth.
Unauthorized for anything experimental. And unlikely to bring anyone down there.
Cowabunga!
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. This is like the real Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Chud, check your basement and your bathroom. Keep off the street and try to hide. But remember, the dark is their place. The night is their time.
I keep thinking I'm seeing John Lithgow every now and
the
then.
The only things living in the city of New York will be Chud. Chud. Cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers.
Oh, God. The acronym let's just cheese it up to the 10th degree. This movie is awesome. I want to see it again immediately. Maybe I'll watch it tonight for Halloween. Rad.
Rad.
Yeah, I can't help but think that this is what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually would have looked like. Like, why did they end up so perfect and smooth? Like, this is more realistic, and with that said, it's just ew!
Ew.
Imagine what would happen if every desire, every urge, every passion, locked deep inside all of us, suddenly exploded.
Whoa, what's going on there?
Never forget.
Oh, that chick. She's
What did you say, Margaret?
This is great. This preview is great.
Impulse.
Whoa,
The
dude.
madness inside us all.
Whoa, that was a sweet preview. I mean, like, super well done. Am I tripping out? Is this the best preview of the bunch? Like, as far as a cinematic, like, way to heighten every scene to... It's like H.P. Lovecraft, like... I've never seen this. I gotta see this. This is amazing. Fuck. Rad.
Rad.
I think that the whole concept seems cool, right? I mean, I don't know what's taking over, that everybody's just, deciding to do what they think is, like, their most carnal thoughts. I think there was, like, a doctor killing his patient just to be a dick. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, did you have an opinion?
Yeah.
I think that sounded hilarious. All of it got real steamy at other times. I'll agree with you. This one's rad.
I think that just weirdness, like the guy's arm wrestling and the chick's like, ugh.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Really?
At some point, somebody was pulling his fingers back. It was just,
Oh, it was crazy. It's like, it seriously reminds me of In the Mouth of Madness, which is one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
And this is like totally along the lines of that. Like I cannot believe I've never heard of this movie. And look at that cool font.
It was cool. I loved that as well.
Yeah. Oh, sweet synth music.
Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be one of the last people on Earth?
We're talking Ghost Town!
Who would you see?
There's nobody. I mean, there's nobody.
What would you do?
Hey, I'm sorry if the end of the world makes me a little nervous.
Where would you go?
The stars are open!
Well, get ready to find out, because the comet is coming into your orbit.
The legal drinking age is now 10, but you will need ID. Let's be real.
Did he say comedy?
It's the night of the comet.
What did you give me if
Oh,
I
the
come back?
Texas?
Night of the comet.
I'll be taking requests from all you teenage comet zombies.
The night the teenagers ruled the world.
Yeah!
Night of the comet.
The Garden of Civilization is on us.
Fiction, isn't it?
Dude, that movie looks like fucking trash.
Trash it. Trash it.
Meh.
Meh.
God.
Every child is afraid of the dark, the unknown, the nightmare. In Gatlin, Nebraska, that nightmare is in the corn.
Is it
Stephen
though?
King's Children
Is
of
it
the Corn.
in the corn?
Or is the corn in you?
Praise God! Praise the Lord!
That redhead kid, man. He's in the Burbs.
From Stephen King, the author of Carrie, The Shining, The Dead Zone, and Christine, an adult nightmare.
And
Children
Linda
of
Hamilton,
the
right?
I'm here, Lord!
How many movies has Stephen King put
Stephen
out?
King's Children of the Corn.
Well,
an
he
adult
didn't direct him,
nightmare.
but it's based off of his book. But a lot. I think he only directed one ever. Or, no, that can't be right. I think he directed The Stand, but that's a TV series. He directed that one Carnival. I don't know. I don't think he actually. Anyway, this is a good movie. I've seen it a lot. So what's the kid's name? The redheaded kid. It's like McDoyle or McTwippet or something like that. It's a funny name. God, I can't think of his name, but he's in Burbs. Also
Doyle
a creepy
rules.
guy.
Yeah.
This movie is amazing. I think it's not like it doesn't go down as like let me put it this way. I wanted to rent this and I always rented something else when I was a kid. And finally when I watched it, it was like yeah, it was cool, but it just wasn't what I was thinking. I don't know. I guess it's So gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Have you been in Korn?
The band?
No. Have you been in Korn? Like, have you been in corn stalks?
Yeah.
It's creepy AF. That's all it is. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't mind. It is weird how you can't see. I always think of Field of Dreams as a good
Yeah.
Korn movie.
Well,
You
that's
wanna
a
watch
nice.
some-
That is a good. Yeah.
But it's kind of similar how, like, when Kevin Bacon's out there and he's, like, lost in the corn for a little bit.
Oh, man, it's terrifying.
And then like, Ray Liotta comes out and the whole team. It's pretty creepy.
You lose all sense of, like, awareness of where you're at.
Yeah.
There's a word for that, and I'm not thinking of.
I don't know.
Spatial awareness. That's what we're
Well,
talking
also liminal, right? Like liminal spaces. That baseball field in the middle of a cornfield is super liminal because there's like no one there. The stands are empty. Like there's like lights on. It's got a liminal feeling to it. That movie I saw in the theater. I know we're getting off topic, but I saw that with my dad.
It's okay.
It was a good movie.
That's the end of our list, Marcus. You can go off all you like. That's
All right.
it.
Yeah.
That's our top 10.
Well, that's it, guys. I hope that everybody enjoyed, gals and guys. Appreciate you hanging out with us on your Halloween. Hopefully you're out getting some awesome candy and making some candied apples and doing the little hand in the dish of grapes that have been peeled, eyeballs.
Do you think with inflation, as it is these days, that more people are going to be like, when they ring the doorbell, they're going to be like, sorry, kids, we've got a trick this year.
Maybe. Yeah, give us your best trick. Funds are low, little fucker. All right, well, thanks for watching, you guys. Happy Halloween. Till next time, you know what you're going to do. You're going to keep that shit retro by eating corn on the cob and running from Chud. Later on.